It's funny. I've been trying to make this video since yesterday, and I've had so many technical difficulties and interruptions, and it's just kind of crazy. Um, and even when I was doing the video, I would get stuck with my words, and I'm like, "What is going on?" And it always happens when I have something deep I really want to talk about that I'm experiencing personally. So I'm going to try again. This is like take, I don't know, 200. And I just wanted to talk about the process of becoming great. Because I totally believe that the majority of us were designed for greatness. I totally believe that. The problem is that many of us out of that majority will not accept the mission to become great. We'll make excuses, we'll justify. I mean, half of us will run away from it because in order to be great, in order to go after your destiny, your dreams, you have to understand the process of pain. There is no process to get to your promises that does not involve pain. It does. It's gonna suck. David Goggins is great for describing the suck factor. You should look him up. He's a phenomenal speaker, and he's not even really a speaker. He's just this dude that has just perfected the grind for his life. And I'm not trying to be like him, but I want to follow a lot of what he's talking about. I want to follow a lot of what Eric Thomas is talking about. I want to follow all the people that I'm watching in life and on the internet to improve myself. And part of the process is putting yourself in a position to be exposed to people that will challenge you. You got to go in that room where you're the dumbest person in the room and start asking questions. You got to let go of your pride, let go of your fear and anxiety, and put yourself in. You got to go places that you've never gone before and understand that it's part of your process, your transition to go from active addiction, active insanity to sobriety and wisdom. The transition where you go from extreme fear to extreme boldness. That transition from dysfunctional relationships and self-loathing to learning how to love yourself and create love. And I was talking to this gentleman, Jakai. I was on his radio broadcast last Thursday, and we're probably going to work something out in the future for my channel. And I was talking about, just this whole process that a lot of us, I think we fall into a deception on what it's supposed to look like. I mean, back in my generation, we understood no pain, no gain. But it seems like as time as the decade as the decades have gone by, we seem to have adopted this theory or lifestyle of comfort and convenience, and it's almost when I work with people, when I talk to people today, it almost seems like a lot of people truly believe that if it's uncomfortable, if the challenge is difficult or scary, we're not supposed to accept it. That's not part of our journey. And even biblically, when I look at the children of Israel when Moses came and got them, and you know They wanted to come out of slavery, but then they couldn't get out of the slavery in their mind because they complained the whole way, and they didn't understand the whole process of what God was doing with them. He was he wasn't creating a pampered people. He was creating a warrior race, and in order to do that, they had to go through that transition from 400 years of slavery to being the promised people in the promised land. He didn't just give it to them. They had to fight for it. And then they had to fight to keep it. And I'm wondering if we have that attitude for our life. Are we fighting for our future? Are we willing to make multiple sacrifices to be successful? Or have we made excuses for settling for way less than what we were supposed to have? Have we justified our laziness? Have we justified our fear? Have we justified our depression to stay where we are because the process is just too painful for us? You got to ask yourself that question, because I mean, and I know, and this is why I'm a big advocate for surrounding yourself with people that will push you, because back in the day when I first was when Heidi Halou at Flex World found me, I was working out at the gym for a while and wasn't doing nothing, wasn't building no muscle, wasn't losing no weight, but I was doing something, but it wasn't anything that would challenge me. I do a couple, do a little bench press, do some curls, never touch squats, never did cardio. Oh, maybe never. I did would do like 10 minutes cardio, and then I'd be done. And then I go and I eat, fast food, Chinese, Burger King, whatever, because I'd feel like I needed to reward myself for the effort that I was putting out. I was comfortable and wasn't making any changes at all. And how many of us are out there doing the same thing? You're comfortable at status quo and ain't doing nothing. And that's fine if that's your choice. I mean, I can dig it. That's cool. That's you. But if you really have still have that spark inside that is telling you that you're meant to do something more, you've got to understand that you're never going to get there if you don't accept the process. So I guess when you look in the mirror today, you got to ask yourself, am I doing everything I can possibly do to become better? And the way I evaluate that is, what am I doing that's challenging me? What am I doing that's a sacrifice? What am I doing that puts me in an environment for me to experience something new? So I guess it's my topic for today. Um, Hope that helps somebody. It's just kind of where I'm at this morning. So I'll catch you guys later. All right. Love you guys. Peace.